You know, if I don't check these webs, we'll be out of dinner by nightfall. What do you even do all day? Well, someone's got to keep an eye out for danger. I'm on lookout duty. You know, I just do it from this comfy spot. Hey guys, welcome to Devlog 11. So much to do. Now we're doing the game manager and we're just using an enum here to represent which scene we're on. Eventually we're going to use build index. I think we do end up using the build index to define this, so that we know what level we're on. The game knows which level it's at. I like using enums because they're easy to read and they're easy to access and they're easy to understand. Now, I'm struggling to keep up with videos. I'm spending more time doing videos than coding, so we're going to reduce the videos and get more coding done. With that said, I'm using a switch statement here to switch between the different build indexes to figure out what the scene is and apply that. Now I'm creating a dialogue manager to manage our main character, our character's girlfriend, and the bird boss that's going to come in. The speech bubble is a TextMeshPro UI object and obviously an audio source for the dialogue. Now I spent a lot of time in this video wasted on just a lot of stuff, and this isn't even half of it. I've got so much other video that I could have added to this, but I just don't have the time. I have to get this game developed, so I'm going to I'm sorry if this video disappoints you guys. Now right here I'm making sure there's actually dialogue in our string, and if there is and the boss hasn't been triggered, then we are going to take that current speaker, whichever speaker it is, based on that, and we're going to put the bubble above it or near it and offset in the Y position, so it should be above its head. And this never works for me because we've got a problem here where we're using UI objects and prefabs that have different scales, and outside of me setting them to reset in their default positions, it hasn't really helped in that instance because we're trying to instantiate a prefab with a different scale into a UI object, TextMeshPro no doubt, and it causes all sorts of issues. And you'll see that I spent hours just trying out local position, world position, set scale to vector 1, having to do all this after instantiating. So instantiate it, then parent it, then set its scale, then set its location. I don't even know what order I ended up getting it working in. Now this is me creating a dialogue mixer for it, so I don't have to listen to my own voice, because I end up just recording my own voice.
Webster, a young but talented spider, lives a relatively peaceful life in the heart of a sprawling web. His closest companion is a witty and no-nonsense female spider, who keeps him grounded. But their routine is shattered when a fearsome bird boss swoops in and abducts her from the web, setting the stage for Webster's dangerous mission to rescue her.
So you think, okay, I'm just going to record that with Audacity using a stereo mix. Nope. This has been an ongoing issue too for years now, and I've just never been able to get it to work every time I try to use it. So I'm having to resort to some pretty backwards ways of doing things. I haven't got a workflow yet for this that works. So here you see I'm trying to get the stereo mixer to work. I was playing around the other Audacity before, Dark Audacity as well. And I believe it's just a security feature of Windows 10 or 11. Jeez, I don't even know what I'm running. 11. Either way, it's still Windows, so it's still pretty bad. Yeah, I'm not happy with Audacity, so yeah, I try some open source tools, which sound pretty bad. And even before this, I was doing it in command prompt, and then it just would not work, so then I had to do it in PowerShell because file permissions. And yeah, this one sounds pretty bad too.
You know, if I don't check these webs, we'll be out of dinner by nightfall. What do you even do all day?
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. So I'm like, you know what? Nothing could sound worse than that, even my own voice. And I even did try to use it. I mean, this is like programmer's audio right here. I tried to use it, but Unity doesn't support WAV files, and I wasn't about to go and download Fmpeg or open it up in Audacity or do any more. No. So I just recorded my own voice, which is a bit of a laugh, really. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I am not happy at this point. I think I like half passing out between coffees and just sort of nodding off here and there. I had to cut so much from the video. It was just recording nothing. Anyway, so yeah, got my dialogue mixer set up, got my dialogue. Gonna make it smart enough to recognize which character's speaking, but that'll come in a later video. I think I already did it. I can't remember at this stage what I've done, what I haven't done. I've been editing this video for almost 2 days now, and I'm like, no, I've got to get back to my game. Here I am making the camera just zoom in and out to kind of give a cool feel, but you know, it's zooming in too far, it's zooming in too fast. Then, I mean, later on I get that camera to follow whoever's speaking around in that script, so whatever the camera's doing now, it changes anyway. I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Because I was thinking maybe I should just record the whole process and just only cut out the bits where I get up or just it's idle, and then just speed it up 20 times and you can just see the whole lot. Because it's either that or I have to cut it and shorten it because it's just getting too long. And I'd much rather spend less time doing the videos and more time doing the coding. So right here we've got, yeah, this is where I'm trying to go, okay, come on you thing, scale correctly, show up correctly on the screen. You'd think, I even asked the AI, you know, yeah, that's correct. You'd think that should work, right? Instantiate it, line it up to a parent, get it, and I think it did. Yeah, I think it did work. No? Or I don't know. All I know is I spent a lot of time on that as well. I mean, you could go away, you can think you've solved something. It can be like, you know, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, you're half asleep, and you can think you've solved something. And then you come back the next morning, you fire up your project, and you've got all these errors, and you're like, what? But I don't remember even having them errors when I went to bed. Like, part of the goal of all this is to go to bed on no errors. It's like having an argument, you know. You don't go to bed on an argument. It's the same thing. But anyway. What am I doing? So I got it working. I got it working to a level. It's way better now. But that was me getting it to work somewhat. So I suppose the next devlog will cover how I did that. Because if I don't release this video soon, it's just going to get longer and all over the place. Have a nice day, guys. And I'll leave you with you get to see a bit of a prototype of where I ended up before I started working on it again. You know, if I don't check these webs, we'll be out of dinner by nightfall. What do you even do all day? Well, someone's got to keep an eye out for danger. I'm on lookout duty. You know, I just do it from this comfy spot.